So here I was being accused of something that had no merit or no basis of truth, that was specifically rooted in false perception. Peace and love, beautiful beings. What it do, girl? It's your girl, Danae. Welcome and welcome back to the God of Enlightenment. Listen, y'all, I'm having a deja vu moment as I speak right now. That's how I know this message is for somebody. And I'm seeing 21 turn to 22. So somebody could have just turned 22, about to be turned 22. Anyway, so here I was being accused of something that had no merit, no basis, right? And I completely let it go, right? But y'all see the title of this video is going to be something along the lines of walking in your favor, right? Walking in favor. So a few years ago, I'm at a family function, and I don't remember if we had a Super Bowl party or whatever it was, but we were at my uncle's place, and my stepmom had come to the function, and she was telling this story, right? She was like, oh my gosh, she was like, I remember when Dee Dee was little, which is my nickname, it's what my family calls me. She's like, I remember when Dee Dee was little, she was like, she used to be like this old woman. She's like, she had such an old spirit about her. She was so old, and she used to say all these different things. One of the things she used to say was, oh Lord. She's like, oh Lord, all the time, right? So she's telling this story without realizing the background of what's happening, right? Not too long before this particular family gathering, I was accused indirectly of basically trying to steal someone else's catchphrase that uses the phrase, oh Lord, right? And so my sister, her ex, the father of her children, um, has a catchphrase where he says, oh Lord. And he all but directly, indirectly told me that he felt like I was trying to steal his catchphrase. You know, he said it in a joking manner, but he was dead serious, right? And I remember at the time I was like, no, that's all yours. It's all yours, right? So I don't know if it was a few weeks, few months later. I don't know the exact time frame, but not too much longer after that was when we had that family function. And so here my stepmom is 222 on the clock. This is why it's so important, y'all, to walk in favor and to listen to what your spirit is leading you to do. Here this woman is telling a story that completely freed me from what I was being falsely accused of. This woman completely vindicated me without even realizing that that somebody was trying to put me in the shackles in the first place, trying to accuse me and ban me and shrink me, right, and minimize me based off of their perception of me. This is why it's so important, because you don't know how the stories you tell, the things that you choose to show up in, the ways that you choose to do a thing, or the specific way that you choose to deliver the words that connects to a story. You have no idea. In that moment, my stepmom, she had no idea how she was vindicating me from something that I never told her anything about, what he all but indirectly, 321 on the clock, all but indirectly, you know what I mean? All but directly told me that I was trying to steal something from him. And I was like, I said, it's all yours, brother. Like, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, but when you are a powerhouse, come here, somebody, when you are walking in your favor, when you are walking in obedience, 3:45 o'clock, 7:11 is 7:11 right now. When you are walking in divine favor, when you are walking in obedience, when you are listening and trusting and aligning with the things you're supposed to, everything is I never not once felt the need to defend myself. And here I was being completely vindicated from what he was trying to falsely accuse me of. 411 on the clock. This man was trying to falsely accuse me of something that I had no intentions of trying to do. But when my stepmom told this story, she was like, when I was little, and she was like 3 or 4 and 5 years old, and she was like, she used to talk like such an old woman, right? So technically, if I wanted your catchphrase, I could have had your catchphrase, because technically, he didn't say it before me. But even then, I wasn't the first one who said it either, right? But here I was being accused of something that if I wanted, I had every right to it. Come here, somebody. Come here. Oh, that's the message. That's a message. Here I was being accused of something I had every right to, I didn't want nothing of, but I was still being falsely accused of trying to steal it. I don't have to steal what's mine. Oh, that message is taking a turn. The Holy Spirit 505 was just on the clock. I don't have to steal what's already mine. If I wanted it, I could have had it. I don't want it. Right? And so, but this is the importance of like walking in your favor, walking in obedience. In that moment, that woman was being so obedient, and I don't even think to this day she knows. I never not once mentioned anything. I was just sitting there listening to her tell the story and smiling and just laughing, because I'm like, she has no idea what I was being accused of behind the scenes, and how her very words vindicated me from something that I never deserved to be accused of in the first place. There was no merit, no basis, no truth, no anything connected to what I was being accused of. 555. Somebody is about to be vindicated from something that they were being wrongfully accused of, that they never deserved to be accused of in the first place. You are about to be set free. You are about to be set free. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit said, you are about to be set free from everything everything that was trying to, everything that you have been praying to be vindicated from. Maybe your name was slandered, slaughtered, thrown through the mud. Maybe your family, friends, whomever these people were, you are about to be vindicated for every single thing that you were wrongfully convicted of. Right? And even if, and I'm talking about literal law or spiritual law, all of it, right? Everything that you sought, my goodness, everything you thought you would never be vindicated for, everything you've been praying to be vindicated for, probably for the past, I'm seeing the number 7 and 3, right? So 7 months, 7 years, 7 years and 3 years. Somebody is ending a 3-year cycle. Somebody is ending a 7-year cycle. 7-11 was just on this clock. Somebody's ending a 3-year cycle. Somebody's ending a 7-year cycle. Those numbers are very significant right now. You are ending these cycles, and you are going to be vindicated for everything that you never really thought you was ever going to be vindicated for. Things that you knew you never deserved to be accused of or told, like that you couldn't do this because like all that squashed. Baby, it's about to be squashed. 741 on the clock. I want you to go look it up. Look up the number 741 and look up what that means for you. Okay? Look up what that means for you. Okay? Listen. It is so important for you to walk in obedience. It is so important for you to listen to your spirit. It is so important for you to do what you feel led to do in the moment that you feel led to do it. You have no idea, 808 on the clock. You have no idea how you speaking your truth, telling a simple story that you may feel like is entertaining or engaging. You never know how that story may connect to someone else's being vindicated, being set free. I was set free from something. Come here, somebody. I was set free from an accusation that I was being accused of that had no basis, no merit of truth, period. But that's the message, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and share that while it was still fresh. I didn't allow it. And I think, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. That was the other part of the message. The reason why I was vindicated and the reason why it happened so swiftly and it was so authentic and it was so genuine, the reason why it happened the way that it happened was because I didn't let it weigh on me. 911 o'clock. 717. I didn't let it weigh on me. I didn't let it hold me down. I acknowledged it for what it was. I saw it for the jealousy and the insecurity and the envy and the spite. I saw the maliciousness. I saw the evil intent, even behind the laughter and the joke that it came, what he said came wrapped in a joke or fun, right? I saw it for what it was behind the veil. I said it, I spoke it, I acknowledged it for what it was. And then I released it and I let it go. And then here I was not thinking anything of it, because it took me a moment to put two and two together when I was in the moment that she was telling the story. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on. Who said, who sent you? Who sent this woman? How about who this woman? No, seriously. But like in that moment, I was just like, wow. And I was like, all eyes and ears, because I was like, this woman has no idea. But yeah, that's the message, y'all. Just make sure that, one, you know, you are being vindicated from things that may have been trying to hold on to you. Whoever this message is for specifically, for the most part, most of y'all, 77 to 83% of y'all, you have not been trying to hold on to this thing consciously or unconsciously. You have not been it's been trying to hold on to you. That's first of all. So that thing is about to be fully released from you. 3 to 7 years. It's a 3-year cycle that's closing out. A 7-year cycle, and I just saw the number 4. Somebody could be 44. 11:11 on the clock. You are being vindicated. You are being vindicated, child. And it's so important to remember to walk in your obedience. It's so important to walk in your truth. Now more than ever. I know we always say that, right? Now more than, right? But now more than ever, because your obedience, in many ways, more than you may realize, it is connected to someone else's vindication. It is connected to someone else being set free. It is connected to somebody else getting back on track. It is connected to somebody else's obedience, somebody else's favor. That's the message, y'all. If you have not already heard it, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and I love you. Deuces.